1988 Honda EF Civic. EF chassis, Honda Civic. We're gonna do a case swap. We got all the engine parts here. The stock engine. There it is there. Purge valve. Everything was in this thing, man. We're gonna get it prepped to pull this engine out. A lot of wires, a lot of tubes, a lot of lines. I went ahead and I went with a K20A3. So my first time doing this in my garage. A lot of trips to Harbor Freight, as you see. Got some more stuff disconnected. There it is. It's out. The point of no return. Ain't no going back now. I bought axles. I bought motor mount kits. So I'm gonna go ahead and relocate that fuse box. We're gonna put it inside. Once again, the point of no return. We got a lot of K-tune parts. Got an AC power steering delete. So we're gonna prep this K20A3 engine right now. Take a lot of stuff off. Long way to go at this point. As you can see, we're not gonna use that carb, or I'm sorry, that throttle body. I went ahead and painted that timing chain cover. Little by little, day by day, we were getting it done. We're gonna replace the timing chain here off this used K20A3 motor. So a lot of time researching on YouTube and things of that nature. It's on a mission though. Just triple and double check your things, quadruple check your shit. That's all I can tell you, is just do that. Yeah, my first time doing this, otherwise I would have went like with a K24, but I heard the K20, less issues, fitment issues, less oil pan issues. So I went ahead and replaced the timing chain, as you see. Little by little, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. So shout out to all you dudes who've done it before this. You know, a lot of you guys out there. Went pretty straightforward. I didn't have too many hiccups, just maybe missing certain types of tools I needed. So again, Harbor Freight, Amazon, get all your stuff there. You don't have to break the bank for certain tools. Went ahead and painted that valve cover. What I wish I would have done though was wash the block a little bit more, but I live in the area to where I didn't have really nowhere to wash it, power wash it, so my power washer took a crap. So got that axle, pretty much is a RSX axle, base model, and actually that was a half shaft, and bought RSX base model axles to go with that. Pretty straightforward. Getting it ready. We're gonna test fit it. We test fitting it in the bay. After those mounts were put in, I actually put it in from underneath. I didn't have time to video none of it, so I was just taking a lot of pictures, you know, photos and little short videos of, you know, just so I remember what I was doing. All that stuff's getting painted. This is just a test fit. The engine bay is getting painted. So more than halfway there. I went with a Honda K Pro 4. Took a long time to get that. I guess they were backlogged, or a lot of people were doing this. This whole thing took about, from beginning to end, maybe about 10 months, almost a year. Still working out the kinks. Test fit. Again, this is all done in my garage, no lift, no nothing. So you'll see in a minute. I'll pull out that whole engine, and we're gonna do it the poor man, paint the engine bay, poor man's way. Use foil. Shouts out to Has Sports for that little tip. And I just rattle canned it. I figured, first time, maybe my second build, maybe next project I'll go all out. Take a little more time. Got all the mounts there. So it came out pretty good. Like 4 coats. First I cleaned it. A lot of simple green, degreaser. Then rattle canned it. The heat, get it at AutoZone, Riley's, all that type of stuff. Even Amazon. So high temperature spray paint. I think I did 4 or 5 coats. Then I did a gloss. Then once that was done, we put the engine in, fitted it. I only really had to take it out twice to test fit it and adjustments, and put it back in. It's in to stay there. Now it's all about hooking up everything I need to hook up. Get that fuel regulator, build my fuel lines. As you see, I got the intake manifold there. It's waiting on headers. At this point, when I was making all this video, the headers still weren't in, so I went ahead and just opted to put the stock exhaust manifold in there. So probably maybe 3 months after I made this video, the damn headers, Skunk 2 K-swap headers finally came in. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother situation with that. But Hybrid Racing, they made it right. So you can see those brackets there. I welded in a gusset that came with the kit. The mounts. You see I moved that fuel pressure regulator, AEM fuel pressure regulator. I wish I would have put it somewhere else, because I ended up denting my hood, because as you see it might be too high with that screw. So I even cut that screw. Probably shouldn't have done that. Could have got a smaller screw, but I fixed it all in the end. But I will have to fix a little ding in my hood made by that fuel pressure regulator. If you guys are doing this build, I suggest you just locate it somewhere else. That's a bad spot. Hood is gonna hit it. So you see it's running. At this point I hadn't even changed over the fuel pressure, the fuel pump for the fuel pressure, the new fuel pressure demand. That's a stock fuel pump. In the end of things, I went ahead and opted for a Walbro fuel pump, so I had to get relayed, fill that up. So it's all working now. So if you do go with one of these builds, one of these swaps, you must change out your fuel pump. Got the Haltech dash. That's a whole another thing there. This wiring's pretty straightforward. They should put more videos on how to do it. As you see, up and running. Up and running. It was a mission. Got the cool steering wheel, got everything going. Long process. Not so long if you done it before. This is done. I did everything myself. It's me and YouTube. My YouTube guide. Certified YouTube mechanic now. But yeah, man, a little patience and just triple checking stuff. You can get it done.